Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a special bonus reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, the link to my Buy Me a Coffee services and donations site, as well as my official Instagram and TikTok, are all listed in the About section of my YouTube page, and I thank you so much in advance. Capricorn, I hope that you're doing well. I'm going to be doing a special bonus reading for you today about what your guides want to tell you through your dreams. Dream messages from your guides. So I'm going to be using 3 decks for your reading today. First one, the Oracle of the Universe, the Human Spirit Oracle, and the Tarot of the Divine, which I'm excited that I'm bringing out on this channel because I haven't really used it on the channel very often. Like, I might use it for my dailies, but not really for like main readings. And so I wanted to make sure that I gave it some attention because it's a really beautiful deck and it's been giving some nice messages lately. I just wanted to burn some Palo Santo to clear away any residual energy from the Taurus reading that I just did, which was a lot of fun. So, cards have been pre-shuffled. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Ooh, my ear just kind of got itchy for a moment there. What's that about? This is for Capricorn. Messages from your guides. Dream messages from your guides. Wow, okay. 3 cards came out. I think Cancer got 3 cards, but wouldn't usually take 3. Let's see what there is. Eridanus, the constellation Eridanus, number 21, which corresponds to the World card in the Major Arcana. The World card talks about chapters closing, new chapters opening, cycles coming to a close. The word is confidence. I can't remember which sign this came out for. Maybe Sagittarius, this card. Eridanus. We'll talk about it in just a second. I want to show you all the cards first. Number 16, which corresponds to the Tower card in the Major Arcana. That's Scorpio and Aries energy. And it talks about great shock, great surprise. Tower moments happen when people are just floored for one reason or another. It's usually, though, for someone's best and highest good. It's something that kind of had to implode because it just wasn't going anywhere and it didn't result in anything. It wasn't going to result in anything positive. Ursa Minor constellation. Consequences. You see this? This is such a beautiful card. All of these jewel tones just make the endorphins in my brain fire. And the last card, number 26, which reduces to an 8, the Strength card, Leo energy of the Major Arcana. Cygnus constellation. Compassion. I watch this reader on YouTube, Jess Puckett. She's amazing. I think she's called the Chaos Witch, Jess Puckett. She has this thing. I don't know where she got it, in Tibet or Nepal, or I'm not sure, but it's one of these kind of metal rattles, and you kind of twist it like this, and it has these things that go back and forth and make noise, and or actually hers you spin, and I just can see her spinning this thing going, compassion, 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 compassion. She says that during her lives, and I love her so much. I highly recommend Jess Puckett. She's fantastic. But compassion, compassion, compassion. And that's what I see here. And also look at the body language, right? Kind of hugging oneself. This is self-compassion, self-love. This acknowledgement that we are both shadow and light. Have you been kind of grappling with that lately? This sense that you've been dealing with your this black swan energy, shadow seems to be very prominent. It's interesting. It's kind of personal, but spirit, I have this thing, and I've thought about it a lot over the past, I don't know, 4 years, because I always wonder about it. So I don't know if it's because, like, I'm anemic, slightly anemic, so I get cold very easily. But there's the top part of my back, I feel like there's always like a draft. I'm always cold, just like specifically in that part of my back. Even like when I'm in the shower, or like it could be blazing hot outside, 90 degrees. And that part of my back will always feel cold. And so when I started to go on my spiritual journey and I was recognizing that, I was like, oh my God, is it like a spirit that's been just like hanging around me with that cold energy? Obviously, I work with my spirit guides now, so whatever could have been there is no longer. But I was thinking about that this morning. I mean, I still do feel that a little sense of cold in that spot in my body, but it's exactly this. And I remember thinking to myself, I wish, I could experience that warmth. Sometimes I don't feel like I ever do. And I feel as though that's relevant for you, Capricorn. Like maybe you're just like really yearning for that warmth, that hug, maybe from your spirit guides, from another person, your significant other, I don't know. But that sense that they're behind you and they're holding you, or they're like cradling you. We have confidence, consequences, and compassion. Oh, that's significant. 3 C's. 3 C's. That's significant. All constellations, 3 C's. 21, 16, 26. So it's maybe like the situation that you might have been going through where you kind of asserted yourself against all odds, or maybe against popular opinion. You're like, I'm going to go in, I'm going to do what I need to do, what I need to do. And then there could have been some, I don't even want to say fallback, but like the consequences of your actions. Maybe this confidence had come with sacrifice. You had to make sacrifices, and maybe people got left behind or hurt, not hopefully not intentionally, but perhaps. And now this energy comes out, right? It's kind of like the monkey on your back, or something that is requiring you to draw upon another source of healing that maybe you are not entirely comfortable with. Even if I said to you, Capricorn, you really have to show yourself some compassion, that could just feel like, ugh, to a Capricorn, just like, can we just move on with our day? I mean, maybe not all, right? But like, I'm feeling that energy. I'm feeling the cynicism. That's what I feel. Because maybe a Capricorn has to just, we have to get on with it. We have to move on. We have to move forward. We have things to do. Very kind of regimented. This, like, I don't have time. I don't have time to show myself compassion. What for? How is that going to help me? Very cynical. Take it as it resonates. That maybe that's not for everybody, but that's what I feel. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. Cynical. Cynicism is dangerous. it's dangerous. Because it causes you to give up hope. And I'm not saying I couldn't understand that, given the world that we live in sometimes. But as light workers and people, loving people, people that want to improve ourselves and the world, can't rely on that cynicism. You can have a brief moment of it, but like, don't sit in that, because that's also not helpful. I'm going to get 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards for clarifier. There's no past, present, and future here. It's just a general message about what your guides are trying to communicate to you through your dreams. You know, I shuffled this deck so many times before I even turned on the camera, so many times. And you got 2 of the same cards that Taurus got. Same position too. 21 and 12. That's double 21. You got a 21, 21. This is Siren's Song. Siren's Song. It's a beautiful card. But it kind of references like the, what is it, the harpies in the Odyssey, in Homer's Odyssey. Like these beautiful mer creatures that sing from the seas and lure men to their demise, right? Let me get the clarifiers before we get into it. This is for Capricorn, thank you. Okay. Spirit said, look at the bottom of the deck. Damn! Wow. Look at that, Capricorn. Nice. What? Has anybody else gotten the Sun? Maybe one other sign. The Sun, the best card in the deck, number 19 of the Major Arcana. Life-giving energy, abundance, clarity, illumination, power. Wow. Okay, that's the bottom of the deck. Anytime I take from the bottom of the deck, it's kind of like okay, they're happy for you. They're happy. The Spirit's happy that okay, Spirit. Sorry, it is also rush hour where I'm living. Wow. Sorry about that, Capricorn. There's a lot going on out there. There's the cop telling the car, move forward, you can't make a left, you can't make a left, move forward. That might resonate for somebody. You can't make a left, move forward. I don't know what that means. I'm just communicating what was said. The Sun card is such a gorgeous, powerful energy. It conjures up Leo, the kind of card of courageousness, also representing the ego. So having a healthy ego is a good thing, right? Like having a healthy sense of confidence and a sense of self, always a good thing. Sometimes, however, you know, that sense of self can be a little skewed, and we have to... Spirit just said the word recapitulate, which I don't think has anything, I don't think that's relevant, but they just said that word, and I don't even know if I really know what that means. Recapitulate, does that just mean to reorient? What I wanted to say before Spirit interrupted me was like, we just have to regroup. I just wanted to use a word like that, but they said recapitulate. Take it as it resonates. But what a beautiful energy for the bottom of the deck. It's like this yearning within you. This is the yearning within you. It might not be totally on the surface yet, but it's this shining light that is somewhere inside of you that wants to be expressed. As we saw earlier, 2121 with the siren song. Siren song suggests to me temptation, that there's some kind of messaging that is alluring, that is flashy, that speaks to our baser desires somehow, our baser needs, the primal needs. But it's clarified by the Seven of Cups in the reverse, which kind of, I'm thankful for it. In reverse, Seven of Cups in the upright is being spoiled for choice. See all those genie cups there? It's just all the wishes and what do I wish. But the card is in reverse. So it's kind of like saying we don't have our head in the clouds. That while there may be something here, this could be a person, right, that wants to almost perhaps or has operated as somebody who has caused you to stray from your path a little bit. There's also a part of you that's just like, no. I'm not messing with that anymore. Like, I'm very clear about what my wishes are and what my goals are and how to achieve them. Yeah, Ace of Wands in the reverse. It was something, it feels like something that has been held back. A false start. When I see the Ace of Wands, the aces bring new from spirit. And then the wand suit, it's all about creativity, passion, sexuality. When the card is in reverse, it's like something just didn't get off the ground. False start. False start. Now I'm just hearing that echo like in a football game. False start. What is a false start? When somebody, oh God, I don't know. All my coworkers would be so ashamed. False start is when they didn't pitch the ball to the quarterback yet, and somebody on the line, the scrimmage line, moves before that happens. I don't know. Why is that relevant? I don't know. I'm just saying it. I mean, it's relevant, right? Because it talks about timing. If you went too slowly or too quickly, it's a matter of milliseconds in a football game, right? That can influence the play, influence the trajectory, words like that. So I see here a false start, that there could have been something that led you astray. You got your bearings again, but it was a false start. And you could be having dreams like that. I mean, maybe you're having dreams about like playing games, like being in a football game or being at a football game. I've had a lot of dreams about coworkers lately, like random coworkers. Like I never dream about real people, and I've been dreaming a lot about real people lately. Just work scenarios that, and then I'm like annoyed in my dream, like, why didn't you do this? And why didn't you? They're very boring, but they're indicative of just like some kind of stress. Right? So for you, there might be something where, you know, in your dream, like you wanted to accomplish something, but you couldn't quite reach it. You couldn't quite get there. Right? Number 12, broken open. 21 and 12. So kind of mirror energies. This broken open card is really, you know, something that has wounded us, that has caused us to pause, to have to regroup ourselves, right? I can understand if there was something like this that the body posturing would be like this, protecting the heart chakra, protecting finances and resources. It's clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Coins. She's protecting her heart chakra. Wait, are her... I can't tell. I think these are her legs. This green, these are her, like her pants or something. Like she's kind of tucked into herself, just like this. Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. Look. See the bird? See that? Wow. Different decks. Completely different decks, different imagery, and yet how synchronous. I feel as though one of your spirit guides might be a beautiful, powerful bird or creature with wings. Because I think this one is perhaps a vulture. This one is a swan. That's not a coincidence. I'm sorry. No. It's not a coincidence. There's something to it. Explore that for sure. I resonate. I don't know if you can tell, there's like a picture of a heron. I greatly resonate. This, my sister did this, painted this for me. I have herons everywhere in my room. If it's got a heron on it, it's something that I want. I think they're absolutely majestic. They're big and awkward, but they're absolutely, I've stood so close to a heron and it's just like I could have like reached out and touched it. They are so beautiful to me. They are, when I see a heron, I know it is spirit 100%. And I don't know when that happened. It was just like one day. It was like, yep, that's my animal. That's my spirit animal. So there could be something like that. There could be like a bird that you've been drawn to. You could have had crows coming in, squawking at you. Don't be afraid of that. They are messengers. They're very smart. Those are your spirit guides. But I can see there's this protective, very, very protective energy surrounding you. Spirit's kind of telling me, they're like showing me your vulnerability, and I hope that that doesn't make you feel even more vulnerable, but Spirit's showing it to me through these cards. Your false start here, and just maybe it brought you down a little bit. I feel as though you're in a vulnerable place right now. That's fine. It makes us human beings. We can't always be like, just like walking through fire all the time. That's exhausting. Can I get a clarifier? Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins. Queen of Pentacles. I don't feel like this is your energy, even though it's your suit. I feel like it's a friend. Queen of Coins or Queen of Pentacles is very loving and very generous. It's probably the closest queen to the Empress of the major arcana. Very earthy, abundant, but generous, giving of her divine feminine heart, right? Doesn't have to describe a woman. It's just divine feminine energy. Just a really compassionate person. You know, a person that would hold you like this if you needed it. Maybe even not physically, but emotionally holding you. Do you have anyone like that in your life? I certainly do. Not many. Not truly, if I was really honest about it. But I do have some key people that hold me emotionally. And Spirit is asking you to speak to those people. Be forthcoming. Let people in. Not everybody, just key people. Because it's like they're going to give you perspective on something that you might not otherwise see. Look out for the birds in your dreams. It's really relevant. There's a message in the birds. Number 17, which is the star in the major arcana, Aquarius energy. That's healing and wish fulfillment. Easy does it. Going slow, going easy, right? Compassion, compassion, compassion. Bringing up this energy of the lotus, so beautiful. Really at peace, really zen. Third eye fully open, connected to spirit. The energy of the aura radiating out from behind her. The Hanged Man. Number 12 of the major arcana, Virgo energy. Needing some perspective, right? I just said your friend or your loved one would be giving you perspective and causing you to think, right? Think back on this situation. Like maybe you're feeling alienated at this time. Could it be perhaps the consequences of some actions? It's not about blame. It could be about taking responsibility. We're humans and we make decisions. But like, so this is the card in the upright. This is the card in reverse. Look at her hands. Well, first of all, look at where her third eye is. Look at the hand gestures. There's one in prayer. And then this one is probably, is it like a mudra? I've been learning more and more about mudras. The power centers of how we kind of configure our bodies. That could be relevant to you. Oh my God. Look at this. I never noticed this before. Do you see that word there? It says dream. It literally says dream. What? It says dream. Sorry. I didn't realize that because it's so small. I have my light on here, so I was like, what? Yeah, this is confirmation. There's confirmation 10 ways from Sunday in this reading for you. Look out for the birds. Really talk to a trusted friend. Get it out. Bring it out, whatever it is. Ask for this. Ask for this compassion. I think you'd be shocked that you would get it. Even if you made a mistake. Sometimes it's okay to give people credit, right? Like you don't think that they'll understand. Maybe they will. I had a loved one who, they made some mistakes. And they didn't tell me for the longest years, like decades almost. And when I said, why didn't you tell me everything that you were going through this? And they said, I thought you'd be ashamed of me. And it floored me because it's like I loved that person so much. Not to say that they shouldn't take responsibility for their actions, but shame? That's not... It's when you love somebody, you just try to work through what they need to heal. Now, we're not trying to make the same mistakes over. Not trying to do that. But I think that whoever it is that you talk to, if you feel some kind of shame about something or regret about something, I think you'll be surprised at the love that they show you. That's what Spirit is telling me right now. And they're also telling me to tell you to talk to them. Spirit is not up there judging us. Maybe for some people, that's how Spirit operates for them. That's not what happens in my world. Spirit is here to help me be the best version of a human that I can be. That human is flawed. All of us are flawed. That goes without saying. It's almost expected. So As long as you continue to improve yourself, that's the best you can do. So that's your reading, Capricorn. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Capricorn.